Welcome to IELTS-Blog.com podcast. Join us to learn what questions the examiner may ask you in the speaking test and how to answer them. We are covering all the latest topics and questions from real exams. If you want to get a high score in the test, don't miss an episode. Hello. My name is Lisa, and in the first part of the test, I will be asking questions about yourself. Do you work or study?
Actually, at the moment, I study and work. I am studying for a degree in computer science, however, I also have to work to support myself through university.
What kind of job do you have?
I have two part-time jobs, one in a customer service role and the other as a freelance writer. In my first job I interact with customers, assist them with their inquiries, and ensure their satisfaction. As a freelance writer, I am exploring my passion for writing, and contributing my skills to various projects.
What brings you joy at work?
The main thing that brings me joy at work is the sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that comes from achieving my goals. When I see my efforts making a positive impact or when I receive positive feedback from clients or colleagues, it truly brings a sense of joy and satisfaction.
What would make you enjoy your work more?
I believe a few factors would enhance my enjoyment at work. Firstly, having a work environment that fosters creativity, autonomy, and innovation would be ideal. Also, a healthy work-life balance is essential. When work demands are reasonable and allow for personal time and relaxation, I find myself enjoying work more.
Do you like weekends?
Yes, I do. I believe weekends are essential for rejuvenation, relaxation, and spending quality time with family and friends. After a busy week of work or study, weekends offer a much-needed break and an opportunity to recharge both physically and mentally.
What did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I took the opportunity to indulge in some self-care and spent some time with people I love being around. On Saturday, I went for a rejuvenating hike in a nearby park. The fresh air, scenic views, and physical activity helped me unwind and connect with nature. And on Sunday evening, I met up with some friends at a local cafe, where we enjoyed conversations, laughter, and delicious food.
What do you usually do on weekends?
On weekends, I try to do activities that I find enjoyable and fulfilling. I may spend some time reading or watching movies. I also try to schedule some quality time with family and friends. This may involve going out for meals, or organizing gatherings.
Do you make plans for your weekends?
Yes, I do make plans for most of my weekends, but sometimes I spontaneously decide on things to do. Typically, I have a rough idea of the activities I would like to do or the people I want to spend time with. So I usually make reservations for dining out or book tickets for events in advance.
Now, in the second part of the test, I am going to give you a topic, and I will ask you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Here is your topic. Talk about a place far away that you would like to visit in the future. You should say what place it is, where it is located, how you will travel there, and explain why you decided to go there. You can start talking now.
The place I have always dreamt of visiting is the magnificent city of Tokyo in Japan. Tokyo, the capital of Japan, is located on the eastern coast of the country. It is a vibrant and bustling metropolis known for its unique blend of traditional and futuristic attractions. To travel to Tokyo, I would most likely choose to fly. There are several international airports in Tokyo, making it easily accessible from various parts of the world. Now, let me explain why I have decided to go to Tokyo. Firstly, I have always been fascinated by the Japanese culture, history, and their unique way of life. Tokyo, being the heart of Japan, offers a captivating mix of ancient traditions and modern innovations. I am eager to explore the historic temples and gardens that hold centuries of cultural heritage. Additionally, Tokyo is renowned for its cutting-edge technology, fashion, and culinary scene, making it an exciting and dynamic city to experience. Also, Tokyo is famous for its remarkable architecture, neon-lit streets, and iconic landmarks like the Tokyo Tower and the Shibuya Crossing. The city's rich history and its blend of traditional and contemporary architecture are something I am eager to witness firsthand. Lastly, the warm and welcoming nature of the Japanese people is a significant factor that draws me to Tokyo. I have heard numerous stories about their hospitality, respect, and politeness. Interacting with the locals, Trying authentic Japanese cuisine and learning about their customs and traditions would be an enriching and memorable experience.
Thank you, that was very interesting. We've been talking about different cuisines, and now, in the third part of the test, I would like to ask you a few more questions related to this. Do you like dining at restaurants?
Yes, I do enjoy eating out. It's a wonderful experience to indulge in delicious food and explore different cuisines. Dining at restaurants also offers a social atmosphere where I can enjoy meals with friends and family. It provides a break from cooking at home and allows me to savor new flavors and dishes that I may not be able to prepare myself.
Do you think homemade meals are better than restaurant food?
Well, while homemade meals have their own charm and benefits, it's hard to compare them to restaurant food. Homemade meals often come with the cook's personal touch and love, and they can be tailored to individual preferences and dietary requirements. Additionally, cooking at home gives us control over the ingredients and cooking methods, ensuring freshness and healthiness. On the other hand, restaurant food offers a unique experience since it is prepared by skilled chefs who specialize in specific cuisines and have access to a wider range of ingredients. They're culinary creations that may be challenging to replicate at home.
Are there any famous restaurants where you live?
Yes, there are several famous restaurants in my city that are well known for their exquisite cuisine and unique dining experiences. They often attract both locals and tourists who are eager to sample their culinary offerings and enjoy the ambience and service they provide.
What meal have you ordered at a restaurant that you enjoyed?
One memorable meal I had at a restaurant was the traditional Italian pizza. It was covered with a rich tomato and basil sauce and topped with mozzarella, mushrooms and olives. The pizza base was thin, the crust was crunchy, it was delicious, and I probably ate too much because it was so hard to stop.
Do you think traveling abroad has a positive effect on students' development?
I believe it does. It exposes them to new cultures and encourages them to step out of their comfort zones. Students often encounter challenges and unfamiliar situations while traveling, and this helps build resilience and self-reliance. The exposure to different languages, cuisines, and ways of life also enhances their communication skills and cross-cultural competence.
What do you think about the impacts of tourism on the local population?
These can be both positive and negative. On one hand, tourism can bring economic benefits by creating job opportunities and contributing to the local economy. It can stimulate business growth and generate income for local businesses. However, there can be challenges associated with tourism as well. The influx of tourists may lead to overcrowding and strain on resources, causing environmental degradation and infrastructure strain.
Can tourism lead to the preservation of local traditions and cultural heritage?
Yes, tourism can play a significant role in that. When tourists visit a destination, they often seek authentic experiences and cultural immersion. This demand encourages communities to preserve their traditions, crafts, and cultural practices. Also, tourism revenue can be reinvested in the preservation and restoration of historical landmarks, museums, and cultural sites, ensuring their sustainability for future generations.
What challenges can arise for the local population due to an influx of tourists?
A growing number of tourists can pose several challenges for the local population. One major challenge is the strain on infrastructure and resources. Local communities may face difficulties in coping with increased demand for transportation, accommodation, and other amenities. Also, overcrowding can lead to traffic congestion, inadequate waste management, and limited access to basic services for locals. Tourism can drive up living costs, such as housing prices and general expenses, making it more challenging for locals to afford a comfortable lifestyle. It has happened in a number of cities, such as London, Paris, and Rome, and is a real problem for their residents.
That's all for today, but more episodes are coming. Subscribe to IELTS-Blog.com podcast and stay on top of the latest trends in the IELTS test.